Hi, my name is Osher. I'm the founder and CEO of ShipIn. We were thrilled to be announced as the 2021 Technology Award winner of Safety4Sea, and it's great to be back here in this forum. Today, I'd like to speak to you about how visual fleet management can improve safety and security on board the vessels. We all realize and understand, the inherent constraints of our industry. Ship owners and managers are tasked with overseeing and managing remote and disconnected assets that are separated from one another and are operating in a complex industrial environment, operating heavy machinery, cranes, engines, sometimes in heavy seas and remote locations and not such a great connectivity. And that's just part of how we do business. Often when we speak to people outside of the industry, we provide the example of a comparison, how performance management is done on a $100 million factory, as an example, versus a $100 million vessel. And to elaborate on this a little bit, you can imagine that at a factory, the shop floor manager is located on site. He sees everything that is happening. He has a control room that with IoT input gives him 24/7 understanding of his production, efficiency, unexpected downtime, root cause analysis, etc. Unfortunately, in the maritime industry, on board vessels, it's not the case. We're still lagging, right? We rely mostly on the known reports and not a lot more of information is coming in, although it's gradually changing. The point here is to say that we're a bit behind and the tools must come to the fore, and we have to provide digital tools to fit the era and the times in which we're operating. And ShipIn was established to do exactly that. We are a group of seafarers and technologists that have come together to equip seafarers, first and foremost, with advanced tools to deliver a safe and productive voyage and voyages. We do that by delivering those digital mechanisms and platforms that enable, you start with remote guidance of the team ashore to that, on board the vessels, to the crew on board, and collaborating. We do that by providing early hazard detection, mostly around safety. We do that by enabling sharing of best practices across your fleet, which today is a bit of an issue, and protecting from external malpractices, whether it is cargo surveyors, whether it is stevedore damages, and so on. And also providing visibility to low traffic areas of the vessel. And as we know, the risks have increased in recent months and years on matters of security, like drug smuggling, stowaways, piracy, etc. So what is really fleet management, visual fleet management, and how it can help you run your fleet in a better way? I'll explain that in three quick steps. The first one is that we deploy at zero capex, by the way, it's all part of the subscription. We deploy cameras and an edge server to the vessels. These are installed in the working areas of the ship, as you can see here from the GA, in the wheelhouse, on the wings looking onto the deck. In this tanker example, they're also installed on the manifold, and of course in the engine room, where you have the cameras on the engine control room, main engine, auxiliary engines, steering room, oily water separator, etc. The second step, and perhaps the core of our solution, is that every vessel is producing over 10,000 hours of raw video on a monthly basis, and the system, it's obviously no human eye is able to capture this amount of information. What our edge server does, it takes all that data in real time, analyzes it, and detects discrete events. And these can be as maintenance activity, in this case in the steering room, a PPE notification, and ingress of water as well. As I said, all of this is done by the edge on the vessel in real time. And then what is happening is that the captain on board the vessel has his dashboard, the captain, the chief engineer, for the events that are happening. As we all know, it can be a 200, 300 meter ship multiple decks. We cannot be in all places at the same time. At the same time, we have patents on the communication, efficient communication of visual information from ship to shore, such that you have the ability to see the same dashboard from your office, see the same visual information, and collaborate and communicate with the crew on top of that information. This is enabling a seamless collaboration that is, again, by the patents that ShipIn has in this space. We take that first from the visual component, but then we add additional sensors and sources of information to provide your holistic visual fleet management platform. A quick peek into our dashboard. What you're seeing in front of you is obviously where the vessel is located and where was it actually located at the same time of a specific event that you're seeing, and what was the weather conditions at that time. Each line here at the bottom represents an event that was detected, and all events are categorized then according to 4 main categories: cargo, maintenance, bridge, and safety. The traffic light colors should be self-explanatory and represent, as you can imagine, red is for alerts, yellow is for anomalies and non-conformities, etc. And then you have the green where most of the value is coming from. It's for the first time you're able to measure and track routine activities across your operations. Then you're able to download the specific event, you're able to share it with your team, and you're able to chat with the crew. So for the first time, you have the owner, the manager, the crew on board sitting on the same platform, seeing the same information, and collaborating as if they're working shoulder to shoulder. The benefit, the economic value of our solution is estimated by our customers at $400,000 per year. So it's a big number. It's coming from reducing incidents on board by over 40%. And those incidents can be incidents that are operational, they can be maintenance in nature, and they can be external incidents, such as, we mentioned the security or malpractices, external malpractices of other stakeholders that are around the vessels. Second aspect of the economic value is to increase your utilization and throughput from the vessels by increasing the efficiency on cargo operations, reducing turnaround time, and enabling a more active, rapid cargo operations in terminals, benchmarking of the terminals, and then the ability to do even guidance on tank cleaning and so on. These have a very significant impact on your economic performance and your overall revenue per vessel in your entire fleet. And lastly, it's about delivering that seamless, unprecedented ship-shore visibility that, as we mentioned, all manager, owner, and crew are on the same platform, seeing the same information at the same time. I'll finish by highlighting, so we are a global company. We are headquartered in the Boston area in the United States. We have IT and development based in Cyprus and in Tel Aviv, and our operations is managed out of Singapore. We are a group of seafarers and technologists that have come together and working to deliver the solutions, these advanced solutions to the industry. And just to highlight a couple of examples, we have our chief scientist, David, who is a PhD in MIT in computer vision with over 80 patents in the space of computer vision, has been applying computer vision in manufacturing for over 20 years, and we're now doing it together in the marine environment. Captain Ahmed Khan, who was a master mariner, an experienced tanker captain, and a very experienced fleet manager that is heading our fleet management. And also highlight Dr. Kirsty Tika, who was the former executive vice president of American Bureau of Shipping and has been working with us for some time now. This is a little bit about us. I'll conclude our presentation here and invite all of you to visit our website, which is ShipIn.ai, and reach out, ask for a demo. We are at your service. Also feel free to just reach out to me directly at any time. Thank you for the attention, and looking forward to speaking with you soon.